Alrighty guys, here we are, day 2 and day 3 combined vlog of our trip here in Bali. As you can see, we ended up watching the Crows go down by 4 points to the Demons on Sunday night, and look at that view before we went to bed. It was absolutely sensational. After a couple of big days, it's not too bad to go and have a swim in that pool. We woke up Monday morning, played a bit of Final Fantasy 12 on the PS2 on the Switch just to relax and have a lazy morning in, had a bit of a swim, took it easy. And then it was time to get into the bikes and go for a bit of a drive around the island. Did a bit of shopping, got some sunnies. Quite picturesque, as you can see along the way here. It was right near the beach, and we headed over the bridge to Chenagan, as you'll see in a second. It was not too busy on the road, but it was busy enough that you sort of had to have your wits about you. We then headed across the bridge to Chenagan, which was quite lovely. As you can see, the water was quite clear. The tide was out a fair way, so it wasn't as nice as it's been known to be, but you can see we got across the lovely yellow bridge there. Followed the road along through to the other side, where we ended up pulling up and looking out over the beach. It was lovely, but yeah, the tide was out a fair way. It was a nice spot though. You can see why a lot of people drive down here and have a bit of a look, and there I am with my tattoos out in the sun, which is nice. Found a little spot called the Island where we went and sat and had a couple of cokes, hopped back on the bikes for a bit more of a drive until we found the piece de la resistance. It was a place called the Cliff Cafe on the far side of Chenagan Island, which was absolutely unreal. It was a bit tricky to get to, but have a look at these views. The pool, the spa, the massive channel running between the two islands. It was absolutely picturesque, so this is where we stopped for a quick bite and another quick drink. Look at the ocean running between the two islands. It's so blue. You can see all the boats on the other side. It's actually a lot of snorkeling areas and swimming areas in those channels as well. It's absolutely sensational. So we stayed there for about an hour, had a bit of a chat, got a bit of a feed. As you can see, we pretty much had the whole place to ourselves. Found a massive spiderweb of death on the road. It was hilarious and also frightening at the same time. That doesn't do justice how big those spiders were.
Alright guys, then it was over to me. I convinced Lucas to go down these horrible steep stairs to this beautiful view, as you'll see in a minute, where we stopped and had a wine, and I think Lucas had a smoothie. Very smoothie. While we looked over these beautiful views of people surfing, supping.
Little dog asleep there.
Little doggy sleeping. We didn't touch him though. And it was just beautiful to sit back, have a look around, and have a bit of a chat.
Look at that water. That water was so nice too.
We'll definitely be going back there for another dip.
And that's pretty much how we spent the rest of our day, guys.
Cheers.
Big ears. We'll see you guys in the next one tomorrow.